Alrighty. Folks are doing well. I'm Cody with IronVerse Comics. And we'll be hopping into it in just a second. I'm just gonna check some levels, all that fun stuff. Mic is good, I hope. If anybody is listening down the line, let me know. I'm hoping we'll avoid the echoing issues that have kind of been occurring here and there with gameplay the last couple streams, but I can't know because I can't listen to it at the same time I'm watching it. It's kind of, or I'm streaming, so it is what it is. It's not a biggie, but hopefully that'll be good. See. Again, no cam today. It's been a rough few days. In fact, you know what? Not a few days. Been a rough like 24, 30 hours. Um, go ahead and I'm gonna do something else that's kind of cool. We're gonna do it live. Why the fudge not? Ah, let's just go there. All right. Oh no. That was dumb. Ha. Let me go ahead and delete that. I'm gonna go ahead and share a new piece of animation that we got in today. Uh, and use it to replace that black corner box that you're seeing right now. Oh, looks like we might not even be hitting Twitch today. No, it says we're online. It's just the last message I sent didn't go through. Okay. It's been a little bit since I've streamed, so there isn't always bound to be technical difficulties, but there is always chance. So it is what it is. It is not a biggie. Howdy, Mr. Murdoch. Welcome. I'm just replacing that black box that's usually the cam with something, live while I'm chatting here. And then I'm gonna down a good chunk of tequila, and we're gonna hop on into Days Gone. But otherwise, I'm just here to chat. So yeah, welcome, and thanks for stopping in and saying howdy. Always appreciated. One, loot that bastard. Speed fine. Okay. Oh, there it is full screen. That is not what I meant to do for it, but you get the idea of what I'm doing with it there. We're just gonna, oh, cool. And what I can do is just use that to cover up the, forgot, it's very loud. It's very loud. I apologize on that. You possibly couldn't even hear me. Yeah, one of those days. All right, so I just gotta make sure it's over the cam. Go, and then when I feel like it, I can switch it off and go cam or switch it on. Neato. So that'll work for now. There we go. So I think I'm gonna take a shot or two of tequila. Well, yeah, it's at least a double. So I'm gonna get that up in my system, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on over to a different section to play some Days Gone in the background while hanging out. Um, Obviously, as a comic channel, I'm happy to talk about comics, what you're reading, what I've been reading, what I'm creating, what you're creating, all that good stuff. Um, uh, yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Okay, let me do that. There you go. So that's ready for the display capture. Good stuff. Good stuff. So we'll hang here for a second because you brought up something kind of interesting there. Mr. Murdoch here says he needs indie comics, true indie comics at your shop. You've got the 5 sets of the Jack Irons trilogy here. Are indie creators even interested in getting their work in shops? Um, So the problem isn't usually indie creators trying to get their work into shops. I'm sure there's not a single indie creator who doesn't want more availability of their work, right? The issue is, are shops interested in indie work? Particularly the more uncertain the times, the less people are willing to take risks on uh, the unknown, right? Um, Eventually it comes to a head where people have no choice but to take a risk on the unknown because the known is finally accepted as not working. But I don't think we've hit that point yet. Um, I know our publisher, Wicked Publishing, they wanted to get, they just got in a bigger order of their line of titles, including Jack 1 and 2, with new trade dresses and such. And hopefully, from what I have heard and have connected them to, they are shooting those out to smaller distributors, because the big distributors are the other factor. So, true indie, uh, is, again, it's a risk, right? You have to somehow get the work to the shop owner and then have the work, be good enough that they're like, oh wow, I think I can sell a good chunk of this. And that is exceedingly difficult. I've certainly not had much luck there. Um, Very bothersome. But it's all over the place, right? And a lot of quote unquote true indie work is at least seen. Now it might not be, but it's at least viewed. The perspective is that it's more niche, right? It will be harder to sell. I don't know if that's true, especially given how niche comic books already are. I, as a buyer, are always just looking, as a comic buyer and reader. I'm always looking for something unique and something that will, catch my eye, alongside established properties that I've liked, particularly when they were writers and back issues that I know are quality. Um, it's a tough market, and you know what? I'm very proud at how well we've done so far. I think we've got much more potential as time moves forward. Um, I find our work to be exceedingly relevant to our times, and I think if more people could get a hold of it and read it, I mean, we've presented it for at least the first issue of Jack for free since I hit the internet with it. Um, So I mean that I know there's Steam and that it can grab, but from a business perspective, right? I only got a publisher once I had proven that the work could sell, right? Um, I had tried for 3 4 years pitching it as a completed work to publishers, and in those 4 years, I got one response of a guy who was like, "Oh, that was cool to read, but it doesn't fit our lineup." But keep trying, keep going. And that response was great, but very disheartening when you're sending out 15 submissions a year and one gets back to you in 4 years. That's so it's that bit where it's just the whole concept of this. Everybody sees it as an exceedingly limited table, and so they either fight over the scraps, which there's mountains more to be claimed if the fighting wasn't scaring everybody off. And the shop angle is tough because shops have been struggling forever, so they want to take sure bets and they want to take a couple risks, maybe on creators they know, right? Most comic book fans are creators in some way or another, or want to be creators, and it's highly competitive if most creators are coming from there's only so much pie to go around perspective, right? Um, and we see that manifest just constantly, and just makes the entire medium less palatable, and it was already not the most palatable medium for a lot of folks. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Very hopeful. Coming to 2022, we will actually have Wicked Comics in shops. Um, I have no idea if that will happen. I really hope so. Again, I've connected with some smaller distributors just so it can get a foothold anywhere, right? Any kind of passive awareness allows chaos and the magic of chaos to actually take hold, and you never know what'll happen then. But it hasn't happened. I offered store bundles, and we have sold six. Right? It's tough. It's very tough, and I am a bit disheartened by it. There's no question. This year has been just consistently beating me down. Yeah, last night was just awful. But nonetheless, I mean, the foundation of IronVerse Comics, of my work, and what I've tried to create with the folks around me and with the talents and artists who have gracefully and beautifully lent their talents to this crazy endeavor. Um, our tagline became and will remain: when reality belongs to evil, heroes are inevitable. Um, all of our stories, everything we have planned, it's about the light overcoming the darkness, about the the candle that can light other candles in a sea of black. It's it's about hope against all odds, um, and just trying to push forward against the weight of reality. Right. Um, that's what Jack was to me when I created him. Was a vessel to put those feelings and those thoughts and that darkness and allow it to be explored in a way that was very strong, was nearly unbeatable, I'm gonna say. And I think that's why people have resonated with our work, even though I was a no name coming out of nowhere and fucking a mountain town in New Mexico. Uh, no history or anything, and I just went straight to the people. Eventually, is what I had to do, and it worked. We're 3 issues in at least. Um, 4 if you count the manga, Cactus Coyote. Um, and we've been building step by step. But yeah, the shops angle is a tough one. Just overall, uh, I I would think the product can speak for itself if it was given a chance. It's getting that chance that is very difficult, right? But there's inspirational tales in comics where that worked. Jeff Smith's Bone, for instance, he cold called every freaking comic shop in the United States to pitch it to him. He did, to pitch the series to them and to try and get them to take books. And he got some, and eventually that worked. Um, my hope is not to have to go to that, though there would be significantly less calls to make these days, sadly. But the possibilities there. Possibilities there, but yeah, I don't, I can't speak to the comic shop mentality. I don't have one within 75 miles personally. I have to order everything. Um, Amazon has been killing them, right? eBay is where I tend to get my back issues, right? So I would I would think comic shops could do a big boon for indie comics, but at the end of the day, as an indie comic creator, you have to be willing to succeed with or without them, and we're trying both. And I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that some point, someday, we will get on through that. I don't blame you, Murdoch. I don't. There's so many reasons not to like Amazon at this point. Uh, our work is very, at least my work in particular, is very anti-corporate, but this world forces you into many Faustian bargains. And, you just have to still try to find a way to come out on top of them, right? Uh, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Poor. I would think. I would think comic shops, if they were more willing to take a bit more of a risk on independent works that actually have proven quality, um, and even some like that don't, right? Even one of my favorite things about my publishers, they give shots to teams and creatives, including myself, but that have a decisively indie look. This is some it looks like the equivalent. I did music for a long time in my teens. The equivalent of giving a garage band a shot, right? Um, I think that has great appeal because again, comics is this beautiful medium where it, it's achievable, and the potential, the imagination that is allowed through comics is incredible. Uh, and that leaves just so much potential, just so much damn potential that I've been blessed to take part in. But that, from the business perspective, uh, would be an absolute cacophony of just insanity to as a shop, right? Trying to make sure that your regulars are taken care of, dealing with Marvel and DC releasing dozens of books a month, trying to keep on with creative teams that sell, trying to deal with all of that, and then you're looking at these independent titles that, again, there is a sea of them, particularly this year and last year during the pandemic. Folks were just like, now's the time. I gotta do something to make some extra money and to make my dreams come true. uh, it's I couldn't imagine. It's a tough spot to be in, and I emphasize greatly with shops. uh, and it's my job as a creator, marketer, EIC, slight publisher, to convince them to give us a shot, right? And it's my failing that they haven't yet, right? So all you can do is just keep at it. That's my thinking anyway. That's my thinking. Welcome, Neostar. Thank you so much for stopping in. We'll start some gameplay here in a minute. Um, but yeah, Mr. Murdoch here had brought up indie comics in shops, and if creators are interested in it, I would almost guarantee, given the option, any indie creator would love to be in a shop. Um, I think it's more shops taking bets on indie creations that are not. I mean, even taking risk on image titles, right, or dark horse titles. Uh, I think even like creators like Sergio Aragonis going through Dark Horse and Gru, I don't know if that's doing great. And I fucking love Gru. Um, and he just did Gru versus Tarzan, or Gru and Tarzan, and that's an established property and a parody established property, and I mean it's almost a surefire to get some sales, right, with the Mad Magazine guy, and just his wonderful, very unique style of storytelling. Um, like that's indie to most shops, right? And even that is probably not moving like folks would want. And then you look at stuff like what we're putting out, and it seems even more niche, right? So I don't envy shops. I just wish I could convince them to give it a shot, and then if it didn't work, well, then at least I'd have the data that it didn't work, right? Instead, I have no data, and that's heartbreaking. But how it goes, how it goes. Oh, howdy, Murdoch. Say it and tell him why Jack Irons is worth the buy. Um, well, I'll say more than hi. I'll say howdy. Um, to me, Jack Irons is oh, there's so much there. My the pitch, the quick pitch is a an immortal man A reincarnated immortal seeks freedom and purpose in galactic Armageddon. That's the one-line pitch, right? It has a lot of big, heavy concepts in that pitch, and that's a lot of what Jack Irons explores. But it's also got a fun action sense. It's trying to face difficulty with a bit of grace and humor, but with complete earnestness. Um, it doesn't laugh at the horror of things, but it laughs with it. It's I was inspired by, of course, spaghetti westerns, particularly the Clint Eastwood spaghetti westerns, the Dollars trilogy, Two Mules for Sister Sarah, Outlaw Josie Wales, right? But also 80s action films like RoboCop, Terminator, dystopia science fiction that we are slowly, turning a corner and looking like, huh, that's that's more believable now. That's odd. And it's basically an attempt to tackle a concept I call Galactic Armageddon. This massive cloud of darkness that hovers all these thought forms. And I don't know. It's hopefully inspirational. The character designs and the art have resonated with a lot of people. Um, I find it to be my favorite piece of work. It's very much tailored for me, and I think there are others who have continuously enjoyed what we've put out so far. Um, you won't find anything like it on the shelves. The closest that anything has come to it is East of West, and East of West was, in my opinion, much further up its own ass than we go. East of West is more Game of Thronesy. We're more pulpy. The first three issues are told almost in a Forrest Gump sense, with Jack sitting at a bar and talking about his past lives, and then how those echoed into the future, and just coming to grips with all of that. Um, by issue three, we've gone more toward a little bit more into an action-oriented approach to it. Um, Simply because that's what readers have kind of expected from the character design, I think, and helps engage folks. And it was also to call Jack's bluff. That's kind of set up in one and two. Um, I think our work is some of the best in our tier of indie, right? I think it can actually compete and outdo in terms of artistic style and storytelling most image books coming out now. I mean and a lot of Dark Horse books, certainly everything Valiant's putting out so far. Um, and that's a bit of arrogance on my part, but honestly, as a comic fan, again, this book was designed for myself, but it was also very much a collaborative effort, both with our team, right? But also the community that formed around it. We're crowdfunded, right? So we had to get legs and to get off the ground, make a bridge to those who may give us a chance. Perhaps like uh, this fella you wanted me to pitch to. Um, so that's the closest I can get to. I'd recommend checking out IronVerseComics.com if you're unsure. We do offer issue number one and two, most of it, number two, for free to read on globalcomics.com, also on Webtoons and Tapastic or Tapas, whatever they call themselves now. And we've got physicals to order throughout Wicked Publishing. Your buddy might have a copy there. You want to look through it. I think the first issue is a good self-contained book. The second issue continues, and I've tried to make each issue uh, self-contained, so if somebody was to pick it up just because it looked cool, they would still get an entertaining story without having to have the baggage of previous issues, but having, if you have read the previous issues, you get the benefit and the weight and the depth, and you can see more of the greater picture that's being forged. Um, It's planned as an ongoing series. In fact, it's IronVerse Comics itself. The imprint is a multi-title story. Um, we're working towards something like, what would I say? At the end of the day, if we got far enough, it hits something like One Piece. We're just telling it in a different way. We're going from multiple perspectives converging instead of one tale, um, which may have been a mistake, honestly. But we'll see. I think it's a very Western approach to a philosophy that used to really work, and works very well for manga right now. Um, and I don't know if we're able to get more. There's infinite potential in Galactic Armageddon. There's so many tales to tell. Um, I'm very hopeful we'll get to tell many more. Uh, but we do need help, and we need to earn it. So I'm hoping the work so far has earned us enough. We printed a couple thousand issues, and we've sold near that. Um, so I think we're doing okay for a tiny little out of nowhere indie title. We're not smashing it like some crowdfunders do. But we're also not limping along like most do. So, you know, I recommend giving it a shot. The work's going to speak for itself more than I could ever speak for it. And I've put hundreds and hundreds of hours onto this, onto YouTube at least, talking about this thing. The whole process of making it, different angles, inspiration, just marketing and promotion. Um, it's been a worthy endeavor for myself, and I hope for a reader who's got 10, 15 minutes, it'll be a endeavor for them. Oh, right on. Well, thank you, Murdoch. I'm glad he did. I hope he enjoys them. That's the whole point. Is I just wanted to share a story, get some wonderful talents paid, and a little bit more awareness for them. And honestly, those are the two things most important to me of it. It'd be great to really build a machine that can support more creators, and I've kind of been doing that already, but even more than what we're doing. So yeah, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity, Murdoch, and for joining us and supporting our work and giving it giving it a shot. That's the big thing about everything I've been talking about so far. It's earning that shot, um, and I think it comes from respecting the reader, not pandering to them, but respecting them, not bowing before them, but sharing the journey, sharing the path alongside them. I think the best work takes you by the hand and leads you through something that you never have gone down yourself, um, and does it with grace and respect. That's the best form of storytelling out there, and we're novices at it, but I think we show some promise. I'd like to think we show some promise. Alrighty. Um, yeah, I'm happy to chat more on anything you'd like. Otherwise, I'm gonna just hop into uh, the gameplay into this. You know what? I think after that, I earned my tequila shot that I never took. Uh, Here at your shop, you've seen all kinds of regulars slowly stop buying their comics. Come to realize a lot of readers aren't fans of the medium as much as they are of fans of a specific character. I think that's part of the nature of what corporate has decided this medium is becoming. IP farm, right? The idea that a brand, a concept, an ideology, a thought form, um, that's what sells, right? That's what marketing latches onto. Um, and I think that's just been refined and pushed so heavily that the medium itself does indeed take a massive backseat. And with how comics have been viewed in Western society, at least specifically American society, to be fair, a lot of European views on comics are a bit different. But we're not readers so much. Reading, we were for a good chunk of time, but as soon as radio and television took over, that's the easiest medium to consume, right? It's the least intellectually stimulating and needs the least engagement for the consumer, for the customer. Um, And I think we just got lazy. I really enjoy comics because of that, because of the very unique expressions that can be put out through it, that cinema can't equate to, that novelization can't equate to, that just illustration by itself can't equate to. And I'm saddened that folks don't give it enough chance because there's this massive amount of wonderful storytelling, both old and new, that could be reaching much bigger audiences if those audiences would not stick with the stereotype. I think the movies have made it uh, popular to engage with the IP of comics, but it hasn't made it popular to engage with comics, um, which is odd, right? Because the Japanese model and such, it's usually a feedback loop. They've been able to boost manga sales with anime and vice versa, right? Somebody will watch the anime all the way up to when it finishes, and then they want to, continue the story, such as One Piece or whatever, through the manga, and then they'll go back and read it, or they'll start the manga and then they'll get their feedback loop through the anime, and then they'll continue on the manga. And I think Western culture is half-heartedly um, accepting of that, and we'll see a lot of the comic readers these days are manga readers. I mean, I prefer manga's pacing, but manga comes with its own fucking set of problems for creators. I mean, it will kill you. It is a dedication to a craft that literally can be lethal. That is a problem. That is not something to be like stoked about, right? It's not something to aspire to. But on the other side of the coin, Western comic creators, particularly professional ones, come off very entitled, and they don't put out, and not all of them, right? That's the thing. I hate generalities, but there's a perception there, and folks just watch the movie, right? I'll just watch the movie, or I'll just watch the Amazon original series. I hope. I think Invincible had a big old compendium omnibus put out relatively alongside the Amazon series, and I, for a short period, was seeing more people pick up Invincible. Excellent, creator-owned title, independent, had earned its place and had earned that, and that felt to me like part of that similar manga anime feedback loop was created on a Western perspective, but it didn't last as far as I can tell, uh, because again the mangaka anime feedback loop is deadly. It requires so much dedication to the craft. Uh, and us Westerners, we don't want to die working most of the time. Uh, so that's a thing, and of course, I believe Invincible had ended, so that's another thing too, right? There was no, you could finish it, and then there was no reason to continue engaging with the IP. You had consumed the IP. That's one of the benefits. Things like Spider-Man, Batman, Superman. It's very hard to consume that entire IP. You can consume the entire filmographies of those IP relatively easily in most cases. But the actual entirety of the IP, no. And I think that has, it looks very intimidating to folks. It's like why a lot of people don't start One Piece, right? 1,000 chapters. And that's nothing compared to Superman and Batman, what they put out, right? Even Spider-Man. So, so there's that bit, and then to get a hold of all of it, and with the different reboots and the different continuities and the different mix and matches and the different creative teams and the varying qualities because of those things, Western comics is a beast to jump into. Besides just liking what the thought form of the IP, what the character is, and if that ideal that you had in your head of that character is not being represented in the comics, you're not going to continue picking up the comics. You might try it because you want more of that IP, right? But you pick up a random back issue, or you pick up a new title, right? You pick up a number one. Maybe you start on a number one, a new reboot of a number one, or you start on New 52 or something like that. Um, and the resonance that you had with that character through however you met it and originally consumed it isn't there, right? It's changed. You might try a couple more, or you might try a different graphic novel, or you might try a different, run of a character. But that's if you're dedicated. If you're just somebody who's like, you know what, I want to try comics. If your first comic sucks and doesn't engage you, doesn't pull you in like the IP did on a different medium, you're probably not gonna give it more shots. Um, prices going up. When a comic was $1, giving it a shot, picking it up off the rack, that was no problem. You get your candy bar, you get your comic, and you get your cigarettes, and you walk on out, right? Um, Nowadays, it's a bit of an investment. Whereas that $5, that's $6, that's a good chunk of a month of Netflix. That's so it's a very hard time to be in comics, but the potential that's there is incredible. Um, as an indie creator, if you can foster and create your own audience and maintain it, then I think you could be set on creating comics for your whole life. I think that's what the potential that's there. I just don't think anybody's really been able to do that. Um, not maybe not anybody, but if there is, it's very few. Very few. Again, I mentioned Aragones. He's been doing Gru forever, right? He's kind of a rare one. Um, and there's this huge explosion of professionals going into creator owned and particularly crowdfunded. They're even ignoring Image, or they're ignoring that whole system. And that's a trip to see. Because that system is archaic and it isn't adapting as well as it could, and that's strangling the medium. It's a tough spot to be in. I'm just, with all the challenges and all that, I'm still very proud to be in comics. I love comics. I love comics so much. They've brought me endless joy, beauty, tears, horror, laughter. They have enriched my soul. And if I'm able to share that with one person from something that I was privileged to be able to create, man, that's something truly special. And if I can continue to earn that, I will be eternally grateful. But especially in these waters, right, where the potential is the craziest, but the weight and the seas are the craziest to navigate. It's a trip. I hope that kind of. Howdy, Ian. Howdy. I'm sorry if I missed you. I get lost in my own thoughts there. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. It's been about 2 minutes. Um, New readers. It would be great. I'm very hopeful that, believe it or not, manga is creating more sequential art readers. And if that's the case, and people, again, what I've noticed as a feedback loop in comics is that it seems attainable. and many folks who become sequential art fans, whether it's manga or Western comics or European comics, whatever, they want to be creators. And if that's the case, then there's a gorgeous chance that the medium is evergreen. It's proven to be evergreen so far, but it's not that old, right? It's just a little older than radio. Um, to be fair, sequential art isn't. Sequential art might be one of the oldest forms of human expression. But printed comics, it's just a little older than radio, and so it's tough to see what the future holds. But again, I don't think, especially with like webtoons and those kind of creators, um, they are sequential art fans. I think that's probably just going to continue to grow as the generations move forward, and people have these amazing ideas that it's too expensive to freaking do a film or animation of, that it's too unlikely to work as a novel. I think that's going to continue to manifest in beautiful and amazing variety of artwork, of storytelling, and just so that there will be something for everybody, and there always has been, but just even more and more. I mean, one of my favorite things, I did not want to go on to social media, but I knew it was one of the plunges I had to get any of this working, especially after I tried the traditional routes and that didn't work. Um, I'll find artists and then I'll go into their profile and I'll share their work because I love it, and then I'll find another 10, 15 artists that they had shared that I love their work too. I think that is only going to continue to resonate and harmonize and build to a wonderful crescendo of just amazing work, that just rabbit hole after rabbit hole of just, you dive down and you love this person's series, and then you'll see something else that they liked and shared, and then you'll check that out and then do it again and again and again. I think that's the kind of growth we're going to start seeing, and most of it's going to be digital. I think it's going to be very, very quiet because it's digital, right? Uh, it's going to be less interpersonal, but still very personal, because of those exchanges, right? But again, the potential is just incredible right now. I hopefully see a very bright future, um, after some very shaky waters, and all it'll take is persistence. I think that's all it'll take. Take some very persistent creators who have a story they have to tell. I think that's what it's always been. Um, we'll see. See. And again, howdy Ian. On new readers, I found that parents absolutely down to buy their kids comics if they're sure they're kid friendly. Exactly. Anything to get them to read tends to be the position. So Dogman, for instance, incredible sales. I mean, it's wiping the floor with anything else being put out. Um, I think talented creators who can actually put out young adult and kid friendly titles. Parents want their kids to read. It's very necessary for critical thought. Again, I was talking about it. It's a more intellectually engaging medium. Um, you have to judge the art. You have to judge the narration or the dialogue, and you have to piece them together to get your scene. And you're doing all of this on the fly. Um, and a good piece of sequential artistry, you don't even notice you're doing it. And I think that is very, very important for a child to be able to figure out how to piece puzzles together like that, quickly and on the fly and subconsciously, just for freaking survival, especially in this world of layer after layer of deception. I think it's very important. That's why I've always been a huge fan of magicians. Um, it keeps a very old art of deception alive, where it is positive and it's just there to amaze and excite. And I think that's what a lot of art should be doing. And if we get too lost in this, I think that's why video games got such a stranglehold on the younger popular culture is because it's the same thing, except you're even actively steering it, right? You're shaping and making this and decisions on the fly. It's more intellectually stimulating. Uh, so we'll see. But yeah, I know parents want to find more kid-friendly comics, and you're finding more and more. It's the big two, what they've decided, the direction they've decided to take those pretty much all used to be kid-friendly IPs is at the very least less kid-friendly than they have been in the past. And that makes again the medium. If the juggernauts aren't putting their best foot forward in that direction, then it paints the entire medium as what they're doing, and that's difficult. I know a lot of creator-owned titles that are beautiful and are kid-friendly works. Um, that again, we're not seeing them on shelves. We're not seeing them pushed. Um, but I think again, there's plenty of room. It's just you got to find ways to compete with these juggernauts on their footing, right? You got to compete with Scholastic, or you got to join Scholastic and find a way to get them to get behind you. You've got to have a section of Marvel that is actually trying to cater to audiences they used to cater to. Got to have a section of DC doing the same. I think Super Sons was very successful because of that. Um, but that does not seem to be the creative direction that the creatives at those companies, as well as the executives, are desiring to take their IPs. Um, whereas the films are usually successful because they have some segment of that older spirit in them. It may not be that exact spirit, but it's usually at the very least it's a facade of it, right? It's a mimicry. It's a imperfect doppelganger, but it's there. is the point. It's there. There's a place for a young mind to latch onto. And I don't know, the marketing at the very least of these of the juggernauts is certainly not coming from a place of reaching out to kids. Or if it is, they really have a warped perspective on what that means. Um, it's tough to walk that rope, right? Because I'm not inside these people's heads. I'm not inside their souls. I don't even see the entire ramifications of their work. They don't see that. I don't see the intent. I don't see what's being discussed. Um, but I do see what I see, and the perspective that's being presented to me is certainly not trying to uplift a kid in most cases. So I don't know. I'm sure there are titles I'm missing that certainly do, right? I know there's plenty of indie works again, crowdfunded, creator owned, indie works, web comics that are uplifting and try to take children by the hand and lead them somewhere beautiful or somewhere fun or somewhere uh, important, but with kindness. Um, but it's certainly not the primary voice um, that I get, the perspective I get from the voice they're putting forth. So I don't know. I don't know. My work, it ain't kid friendly. It's not at all. It's for the jaded teenager. That's what it came out of. It's for the teenager who's looking, got out of the child perspective and starting to get the adult perspective and all the weight and gravity and horror and sometimes very dark beauty of reality and just trying to come to terms with it, accept it, and add their unique beauty and voice to it. Um, That being said, we've made creative decisions too that some parents will want to look at the books before they share them. Again, we're very earnest, right? So we share gore, but we're not focusing on sex. We do cuss, but it's very very low. Our thematics are very heavy and dark, but they're not horror level cruelty for cruelty's sake. Um, so, I mean, that's something folks will have to decide for themselves looking at our books. For me, it came out of, I know what age I was when I came up with this idea and put it forward, right? And I think that's who our work tends to be most for. But I try to put the resonances for any age. I wouldn't give our work to a 6-year-old. They're not going to understand most of it, and it's going to scare the shit out of them. But going towards a teenagehood where you've come to some kind of honest grips with this place we find ourselves, um, I I would hope it would be as beneficial, or at least somewhat beneficial, as it was for me creating it. But you never know. You never know. Yep, Diary of the Whippy Kid. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, Murdoch, for sharing time with us and stopping by. You take care. Have a good one. And I guess that's a good cue to switch to the gameplay. Appreciate your stopping by again. It's just social media is a necessary evil. It's the Faustian bargain I never wanted to make, but has paid off the best out of everything. It's shown me many things that weigh on my soul, but it's also allowed me to do many things that have completely uplifted my soul. So it is what it is. All right, yeah. Let's shift on over to that. So I got something to do. These are now officially drunken rabblings. It is 2 shots into some very cheap tequila on what has been a very hard day. So let's go ahead and have some fun with some zombies. I don't even remember where I was. I haven't played a video game fucking God a week or two. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, let's see if everything works out. I need to put it on display capture. Whoop, because it doesn't work with game capture, which is a little bit bothersome. Because display capture is a little bit more dangerous on my end, especially if I've been drinking. While it launches, I'm going to go ahead and hit. I will be right back. I'm getting another shot of tequila. Appreciate you folks for joining me. Be right back, folks. All right. If you are watching, let me know if this annoying echo thing happens. I think it's my mic picking up my speaker system. But just in case, please let me know. I haven't had viewers the last couple times to really catch it. The last time I think I fixed it when I watched it back, but there were still a few cases that had happened. So it'd be good to know if it's like overwhelming. It's mostly during cutscenes and dialogue. It wasn't even during like gunshots or other noises. So we will see. All right, but I can take this off standby. And it's working. Excelente. And I got my other shot. Got desktop audio on. Got the game being captured. Got my voice working. I think we're good to go. Excellent. Really don't remember what I was doing in this game. Man, it's been a couple weeks and very full couple of weeks. Probably doing something. I bet I was. All right. Oh, see, that's one of the things if I was going to do display capture. So I got to actually check it on my phone instead. Okay, phone. show me the magic of social media so I know what's going on here. Last I saw, I was broadcasting on Twitter. I think you, Just Dog, are usually from Twitch, so that's good to know. And Mr. Murdoch was on YouTube, so it looks like my primary broadcasting locales were being broadcasted too. Apologies if I get down also. Not only am I drinking, but I lost 4 family members last night to random act of cruelty. And yeah, they're animals, right? So get it if you have a similar perspective, but they were things that my father in passing had left for me to take care of, and this random act of another animal's, it hit hard. It hit hard today. So I do apologize on that front if I do sound down. Had a difficult and emotional day. That's part of the reason I'm here, right? I wanted to put energy towards things I love. And I do. I love you guys, and I love work, and certainly enjoy having this platform to just talk to folks. All right, we're paused. I'm just checking something. Yeah, I used to do a lot more drinking streams. And I did a lot of drinking when my dad passed. And then I stopped. In fact, no, I didn't do a lot of drinking when my dad passed. I actually went sober for 2 months. And then I started again just to relax because my mind was so fucked. And then I kind of been doing it off and on here for quite a bit. But I stopped streaming in these mindsets. Pretty much because it's not the best foot forward, right? It might be a very honest foot forward, but it's not the best foot forward. It's a little shitty, right? But when I started this comic journey, it was a big part of it. During a few campaigns, it's been a big part of it. I drank myself near to alcohol poisoning for hardcover campaigns launch. Um, it's not a crutch I like to abuse, but it is one I do use. And, I try to keep in perspective, right? Uh, but anywho, today called for a little bit of it, and I didn't mind sharing it with folks because honestly, these days I don't have too many folks to share the hard days with. So I said, fuck it, I'll get on here. Try and relax, kill some zombies, talk about comics if somebody was around, and beautifully there was somebody quite kind around, so that was cool. I'm gonna take one more. Well, you know what? I'll save it till I earn it. Let's see if I can earn it first. All right, what am I doing here? This is where I expect. Low drive to location. Okay, let me see where I was. I really don't remember too much. Talk to Iron Mike up to a lava cave. Okay, or clear that checkpoint. Let's go take a look at that checkpoint. Ah, it's a pretty good looking. In fact, I have. Ah, no, that's a. Looks like it comes off a Ford. Actually, I have a truck kind of like that, with the tires and everything, right in my side yard there. Okay, I need gas. That's what I saw. Let me get some gas.
Hey, man.
Hey, how's it going?
I'll fill her up.
All right.
Sure. All right.
Yeah. All right.
Let me know if you need anything.
I don't currently.
Here for your bike?
Just looking around.
Do you remember how to play? Because that healed me. And it's got check mark going. Why did I hear hiya when I don't see a chat move? That's interesting. Oh, oh, oh. All right. God, this game might be too skilled for me to play like now. Ah, Mr. Schmeling. Oh God, I hope I pronounced that right. Apologies if I did not. Hi there, stopping by swiftly 2 a.m. Hope you have fun and distraction for a bit. That's exactly the goal. That's exactly the goal and has already been succeeded. So thanks for stopping by. And also sharing that piece again. I'm excited to see the progress as it's able to move forward. Whoa, that's a wolf. What the fuck? That is a... What the fuck? I've never had one be able to keep up with my bike. Jesus.
Come on.
Like that.
Yeah, I've never had a wolf keep up with my bike. What the fuck?
More bounties.
Like, no joke. That was crazy. Never had that happen in this game before. I get the ear at least. I think it showed it. I was gonna get the meat if it'll let me get the meat. You gonna let me get the meat? No, I have to maybe park the bike further. All right, I'm glad it was perfectly pronounced. I hate mispronouncing things. It's you know, a little bit of disrespect, right? Especially since I'm drunk. Not terribly drunk, but I am definitely a couple in. Oh, that's not the way. Oh, this is gonna end. Not too bad, not too bad. I may not be aware enough for this game. Oh, whoop, yeah, oh well. Alright. Oh, it's icy too, great, alright. Now, that's why he kind of chose a more high-strung dirt bike, what they call a, what do they call it, a drifter bike. Alright. I don't see any critters, that's a good sign.
Might be useful.
It's the reload button and it's X. Okay.
Finally.
It's more off of me getting how to reload. Alright, so. I'm hearing critters, that's not my favorite. There is probably a few speakers to disable. Okay, these doors don't open, that's good. It's a saw blade, that's nice. A box.
Yeah.
However you can, whenever you can. Definitely don't let me add pressure to it. That's definitely not the goal.
Fuse. Yes.
Okay, well there's the fuse I'll need. All right. Okay. Well, first thing I need to do.
Damn it. Fuse blown.
Well, I've got the fuse. That's
No
not
word
the
of
problem.
this.
Problem is,
I'll let you do it.
are you kidding me? Did it just turn right on?
Power's off.
No, okay,
Fuse.
that's what I was going like, what the fuck? Okay. I still gotta find the... Okay, looks like I can get up there. I gotta find the generator. Why would I want you to get up there? Odd. Okay. That's not the generator. Alright, well, let's find out. It's back here. Oh. Not be surprised if I die horribly shortly. Ooh, that's a horde. I really hope they didn't see me, because I'm dead if they did.
Guess not.
Yeah, I'm totally fucking dead if they did. Okay. Oh, there's the generator. Okay, okay. Does it need gas? Yes, thank God.
I guess.
Because again, I'd be dead.
Yeah, of course.
This the way up? Please be the way up. Nope. Okay. Don't fucking tell me the gas is in there, and that's how they want you to do this. Don't tell me that. I am not mentally prepared for that kind of insanity. I can't see the gas tank, but if I had to guess, it's in there. And of course, there is no other way.
This is Lost Lake. Come in.
Way
Yeah,
up,
Mike, Steve.
around, or through
I tried to
now.
find Shane Riley, but when I went to the shack to question him, he wasn't there.
Yeah, about that, Mike. I tried to bring him in. I really did, but he, well, he put up a hell of a fight. So he didn't leave me much choice, Mike. He did.
Remember what I said about how we do things around here.
Yeah, Mike, I remember.
Lost Lake out.
Thanks, Ricky.
I hate this. I hate this so much. But you know what? That's part of why I love this game too, is it puts that much pressure on you. Oh God. I have an M60, but that ain't gonna do it with that many fuckers. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that was a thing that happened. I'm probably dead. They don't do much in this game, which really bugs me. Seriously, a grenade will take out 5 of them. That's it. I didn't get the whole horde on me. That's good. Okay. That's already good. Ah, damn it. Oh, damn it. All right, fine. Do it the old-fashioned way. I lost the other 3. All right, this looks like a road that actually leads back around. Oh, thank God. That could have gone way worse. Not good enough to have a gas tank up there, huh? Okay, so I could drive around and try and lead the horde off. Or hope there's that. I didn't see the gas tank, but I didn't look as hard as I could have either. Shit went south pretty quick. Alright, but there is a way around, so that already is good. It's just explosives. Logical. Now I know there's a way around. As long as I don't draw the entire horde, it's not so bad. But if I draw the entire horde, I am fucked. Yeah, and all I got is fire. Fire ain't gonna do it. They're wandering. I hope would be they all go that way. I just gotta be patient. And I bet there's a goddamn gas tank right in front of that truck. If I was a shitty game developer, that's what I do. Not shitty. It's being a little mean. If I was a conniving, maniacal game developer, that's what I would do. Yeah, the whole horde's moving. Okay. We might get a shot at this. Okay. Main shot I want is if there's a gas tank on there. That's the only thing I want to see. Keep going. Keep going. Don't worry about me. Go back to your holes. The sun's rising is why they're moving. Go on. Go back to your goddamn nest. Man, my timing was good. Oh, you're just eating the corpses. There wasn't even a gas tank. They have to hide a gas tank around here. That's just kind of how this mechanics work. So, okay, if it wasn't at that truck, why is the music going? Okay. I have to hide the gas tank. There's just no way around that. Either of those trunks open. Oh, well, maybe this one. No? Okay. Would they hide gas? Oh, I know one other place they could hide gas. Well, not here. It says leaving playable area. Okay. And this just had the two boxes, yeah. Well, one of them had the fuse, which I got the fuse. Ah! Alright. We got this. We got this. It's gonna be bad. Oh, shit. That's one thing I didn't check. Oh, God. I just kicked the damn fuel can. Oh, the physics on that fuel can. It could be gone for good. They are really terrible. And it's really easy to kick the fuel can. I should have filled up my bike first so I could leave and come back. Yep. That sucks. There goes the fuel can. Light tap of the boot goes flying fucking miles. Even in a caged in area like this. Hey, the horde's back. That's spectacular. Well, that would have done it. All the pieces were there. I just slightly tapped the fuel can with my foot and it went through the world or into space or somewhere I can't get to it anymore. Let me see. Fuel can? You at least anywhere nearby? That sure would have been swell. Okay, this is what I needed to destroy. That's what I was looking for, and I should have done first. That's what I stopped and dropped the fuel can for. Need to take those out or else it would just call this whole freaking horde over here. Is that the only one? Alright. That thing is, I may have to just teleport and then teleport back. Oh, nope, wasn't the only one. That's good. At least some progress. God, that fuel can, though. Just in the bushes. That would be swell. Nope, not in the bushes. It went to the goddamn stratosphere, didn't it? Or through the world, or on the roof, or into the future. You can. Looks like that horde left again. Very confusing. I don't even know why it was back, to be honest. Should have just went back to their nest, which is probably in that area over there. It's done it before, which means it's kind of a thing you need to be more aware of when you're playing this game. Fuel cans have no gravity. Okay, that one's already down. Were you guys cool enough to leave another fuel can? Sure would be swell if you were that cool. Nope. But that's right there is where it spawns when you're here, so I have to leave and come back. Okay. Take one more look in case it did actually not disappear into the fucking stratosphere, but I did. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Alright. What a pain. Should be gas there. Bothersome. Very bothersome. I don't know where a gas can is around here either. There should be one. It's for scrap. I don't think I need scrap. Okay. They're not always logically placed either, which is, again, bothersome. Kerosene, that's always useful. Gas tank. Gotta have one for my bike. That's nice. At least it's being good with some other stuff. Wolf on Zonge fighting there. Oh, that's a red car, not a gas tank. Was that more kerosene? Yeah, don't need it. Yeah, don't need it at all. More scrap. What am I on? I could use scrap, I guess. Try up there in a second, see if there's gas up there. Ugh.
I need scrap.
Not a gas tank. That's alright, I think. I don't think I used too much gas getting over here. Certainly not ideal. And of course they came to my goddamn bike. Could you just leave my stuff alone? Oh, come on. That was a good shot. That wasn't. That was. Okay, that second shot was terrible. That really shouldn't have hit. But I'll take it. You know, that's just scrap. How much is left on the bike? Alright. Should be enough to get there. Then I just gotta remember to use that gas tank I found to fill up the bike first. Oh shit. Alright. Whoa shit. Come on. There you go. There you go. Alright. Sometimes there's gas tanks in the back of those trucks. Now, has it been long enough to actually spawn that thing back? Yes! Thank God. Alright. At least I think I saw it. Yes! Alright. Okay, fill up the bike. And don't kick the fucker this time. It's funny that's a thing. Need the Find My Gas Tank app.
That's it.
Alright. Up. Up. Now, can I climb with one of these things? Yes. Okay, well, then I don't have to drop it, which is preferable. Now, let's pray I got all the speakers. Otherwise, I could be in some big trouble.
That should be it.
Those guys back? No. All right. Not as big of trouble as I could be. Here we go.
We got green lights. Green lights are good.
No speakers going off.
Here we go.
Lights, yeah, but no speakers, so we're good. Alright, don't need that. Ooh, injection.
Injector. Nero had all the good shit.
Let's get... I haven't used focus for a while.
Always had trouble concentrating. Another Nero micro recorder. No, I'm not sure I want to listen to this.
Alright, well that worked out surprisingly well, actually. So that's it. So I am stuck on that mission. Alright, let's do it. Later. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Coming through. Oh, I guess, you know what? I earned that shot of tequila now. Pardoname. Good stuff, good stuff. Cheap stuff, but good stuff. Pardon again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why did it decide to target something again? Oh, that's why. Fucking wolves again? You kidding me? Second time. Never had that happen before. Okay. Alright. What is this? Some kind of zombie wolf? Zombie wolf! Oh, you have my face! Yeah, I think it's I think I leveled up and got new enemies. Zombie wolves. Okay. Okay, zombie wolves. That's a factor now. Before they were just mangy. Now they're fucking infected.
Good.
All right. Okay, that's just something I have to deal with now. Okay. Makes sense. I had just beaten the mission with the first boss zombie. They're not zombies. They call them freaks or freakers, but they're fucking zombies. No, walks like a duck, talks like a duck. It's just branding. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, I guess this is not the way to get over there. That's exciting. This is though.
Someone's approaching the gate.
Yeah, be swell if you opened it. All right.
Around before.
Darn tootin'. All right. Fucking, I'm here.
Howdy. Hello.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Money.
Got some ears here. Okay. That's it. All right. Later, man.
Ah.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Blair. How's life?
Not rank 2 yet. I'm wanting to upgrade a little stubby. Better sniper rifle, but I am
Alright.
happy with my M60, which I still haven't unlocked.
Come back soon.
Besides just the one I picked
So,
up off the ground.
A couple months ago, we were up by Crazy Willie's, scavenging, you know.
Want me up here? Okay. All right, Mike. What do you want?
Suppose the freakers feel anything? Like sad, happy and shit.
What do you want, Mike? Gotta be daylight.
Your leader, I think.
Yep. All right. What do you want, Mike?
Deke, I've been thinking about what you were saying about doing something to make a difference around here, pay back the camp.
I'm listening.
Do you got a few minutes? I want to show you something.
Yeah. Guess I can spare you a minute or two.
All right.
So where are we heading? You ever been up to the caves north of the lake?
I know. Come
Oh,
on.
sorry.
See if
There
we
you
can
go.
keep up.
Okay. Let's go.
We doing it on foot? Oh, the game's going laggy for some reason. Real laggy. Hold on, folks. You're gonna see. Well, no, actually, you won't because. Ta-da! But I'm gonna see if I can fix this lag. It should not be so laggy. I don't have my. There we go. Overclock on the graphics card. Making sure the overclock on the CPU is on. That might be it. Overclock on the CPU is on now. Yeah, computer's getting hot. That's why it's getting laggy. Okay. All right, and that seems look like I missed anything else. Good, good, maybe, maybe not, maybe, maybe. All right, that looks fine. That's fine. Open Days Gone back up. Turn off standby. We'll give it another go. Computer's getting louder too, so. Oh, yep, that got it.
Duty anyway this
Excellent.
Gotta see if any freaks are stuck in the muck out that way.
When's the last time you went up there?
Been a few years, I guess. When I was a boy, we used to live in that damn cave. My old man sort of fancied himself a geologist. Sounds like we got a couple. Freaks stuck in the mud, I mean.
Yeah, sounds like. Here, let me take care of them.
All right. I guess I can let you do that.
Oh, you can't sneak kill him? God damn it, that's a pain in the ass. At least there's only one swing. I'll take that.
Nice work. I think Skizzo's just found a new man for the job.
You know what Skizzo can go do.
Anyway, as I was saying, we spent hours talking about how all these caves were formed when lava flows would harden on the outside, but the molten cores would still flow like buried rivers. You got the big caves that drew in the tourists, like Matolius up there, and there's way more than that. Riddled all over these parts.
That's a whole horde. Are we just gonna walk right up to that horde? Dude.
Okay, we're coming up on the highway. We gotta be quiet.
Yeah. There's just a couple. Jesus Christ.
All right, get down.
Jesus Christ! This is why you brought me out here? Smell a bunch of goddamn freaks?
Yeah. Okay. Come on, follow me.
Wait. Follow them. Where the hell are we going?
You'll see. Come on. Don't get too close. Stay down.
Just what the hell are we doing, Deke? This
Yeah,
doesn't
there's a
seem
few
all
of
that
them.
smart, even for a goddamn drifter.
Hold up. You remember telling me about how the tourists used to flood up from California in the summer, choke off Highway 97 and the I-5 freeway?
Yeah, in July, folks smelled almost as bad as these here freaks.
Well, you weren't wrong about one thing. These freaks, the big groups, the ones that some call hordes, I think they're the reason we can't get their numbers down.
What do you mean?
Think about it, man. I've been out here in the shit collecting bounties for more than a year.
Jesus Christ.
Ricky, Skizzo, a few others. How many freaks you
Get
think
that.
I killed?
A few.
A few. Yeah, but their numbers never go down.
You got a point?
It's these hordes. Every night there's a steady stream of them up and down the Santiam Highway. Thousands of freaks pouring into the Lost Lake Valley north of the Cascades.
And you think they're coming up from California? Highway's closed off. No one's been south of the Santiam Pass in years.
It's not closed off to the hordes. Freaks are the reason it's closed off. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that the hordes come in every night. Not a goddamn thing we can do to stop them.
Impressive.
Well, you got that much right. Lost more than a few men trying to back in the day.
Yeah, I know. I was there. And every horde that comes through leaves a few stragglers or gets busted up and scatters, and just like that, freaks everywhere as far as the eye can see.
Yeah, you don't need to see them to know that they're around.
We figure out a way to stop the hordes coming through. Maybe we can make some headway, reduce their numbers.
Make it safer. Free up more farmland, irrigation.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do we do that? You know goddamn well you can't take on a whatever you call it, a horde?
Yeah, I don't know how you take those on. I've still been just avoiding them.
I'll be goddamn.
Yeah. They stay in there all day, hibernating or whatever the hell freaks do.
So what are you thinking that we...
Yep. Blow it the hell up. Stick it down in my there, and there. We bring down a mountain of rock. We seal this shit up.
Yeah, so we trap a few hundred inside. What good is that gonna do?
No, you don't get it. We seal this cave. Maybe they don't got no place to sleep. Or maybe this trail of piss and shit dries out, goes stale, and others stop coming.
All right. You get my attention. Okay, come on, let's head back.
Huh. Okay. That's how that works. Interesting.
All right. My knees are warmed up a bit. Let's see if you can keep up.
Yeah, okay.
Tell me, when does being out in the shit make you an expert on freaks? You spend your spare time just following them around, seeing what makes them tick?
Not exactly.
And how do you know about all this? About what a horde's gonna do, where they sleep?
A few days ago, I was riding north of Belknap Crater when a chopper flew by.
A chopper? What the hell?
Just listen to me. It was a black chopper. One of those Nero choppers that used to fly all over the goddamn place when the shit was going down.
And you saw one, still flying.
I followed them. I stole one of their radios. I've been trying to track them down, see if they have a base around here. Supplies. Shit, I mean, see if the feds are still alive. You know what I'm saying? They're out here doing field work of some kind on the freaks. They're studying them.
They got resources to do that, while we're out here starving, fighting to stay alive.
That's the
Followed 'em up
feds
to
for.
Grotto Caves. You know the ones?
Yeah.
They had motion sensors set up, measuring how many freaks used the cave during the day, and, Mike, it was thousands.
That right.
They said freaks all up and down the Cascade Range, south of Crater Lake and north up to Smith Rock, all use these lava tube caves to hibernate. So, we blow up those caves, maybe we have a few less to deal with.
Hey, this idea of yours, it's got some merit, but a job like that, it's gonna take a fair amount of TNT.
You said you wanted help making Lost Lake safer. This is how we do it.
All right, look. There's some things I gotta do. okay? But you meet me at the bridge in a couple of minutes. I know where we can find some.
Ho ho. You're talking about explosives, Ugg. Looks like we're gonna get some.
Supposed to be up at the farm an hour ago. My guy said he's got a shovel waiting for you.
Yeah, Skizzo, about that, I'm busy. See, Iron Mike and I, we're just heading out on a run.
You and Iron Mike. You'll get your ass up that way today. Or you and your gimp boyfriend are gonna find yourselves out in the shit. You hear me? Without a goddamn paddle.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. St. John out.
Do. Check out the mechanic here real
You got a
quick.
problem?
Oh. Yep. There you go. The mechanic.
Where the hell's my ratchet wrench?
You need something?
Oh, I just spawned that guy and just dropped him. That was pretty funny.
Got fuel if you need it.
I probably do, but okay.
Thing is,
Okay, I need more trust. Need more trust. Trust. More trust. 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 Yeah, more trust. Okay. Nothing yet. All right.
All right, I got you.
Yeah, more trust is probably. I'm probably fully upgraded then. Okay.
See you around.
Do ba da ba da ba 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 da ba 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 do boo.
hello. Do you?
Hey, Blair.
Ba do be.
Ready? Where are we headed? This time you're gonna have to trust me.
Yeah, still running a little choppy.
Where are
Look
we
at me.
going? You know what they used to mine all around these parts?
Let me see what I can do about that chop. Still a couple tricks I got up my sleeve here about that choppy chop. I don't like it being any choppier than you would. Let's close some apps here. Go ahead and close Discord out. Just in case I open something stupid. Okay, Discord is closed. Streambot should be fine. It's very low. Could close the web, but that's not the smartest thing. Steam, I can't close. Let's see why it's running so hot. Wow, it's running hot. I mean, I want to check out the task manager. Something else running it so goddamn hot? Of course, Days Gone. That's gonna be the biggest. OBS, the second biggest. Yeah, it's just running fucking hot. That's why it's so choppy. Let's see what I can do here. Give me a sec. Alright. Well, PC was crazy dusty. I hadn't checked that for a long time. That should have helped a little bit. Blew it out just a little bit. Not as good as I could do if I had, canned air or something, but it did drop it by like 10 degrees. It's relatively significant. So we'll see if that works. And reopen the sucker. Here real quick. Actually, give me one more second. I want to share the video one more time here. Here now. Might as well. Do. All right, and then check one more time, see if that is holding up as well as it looked like it was. Yeah, it dropped it significantly. It was coated in dust. Again, I hadn't played a PC game for a while, so how it goes sometimes. All right, so let's open this again. Let's go ahead and open this. Undo standby. Hopefully that did it.
Yeah, mercury or something.
It was bad. I also have the case open, so that should help for a while.
Not so. Back in the early 1900s, cinnabar was worth more than gold. To operate the mine, you need TNT for expansion, blowing out new tunnels, clearing cave-ins, that sort of shit. And to own TNT, you had to register with the county, keep copies of the keys to all your lockboxes with the commissioner.
Wait, the county courthouse? Where the hell is that?
Thought you knew. It's in the old federal building.
The old federal building. The one in Sherman's camp. Jesus, Mike. What the hell? You told me that you were never setting foot in that place again.
Did I? I don't recall.
You were drunk right after Joe was killed.
Did I tell you why?
No.
Here. Turn right. Here. This is it.
All right, let's see here.
Mike, the place is gonna be crawling. I don't think this is a good idea.
Weather holds, we'll be safe enough. All right. That there? It's the old federal building. That's where we're headed.
I am seeing it peak on the mic here and there, so I do think we're getting that echo.
Let's not go looking for trouble. Stay out of
But
business.
hopefully it's significantly less and not too intrusive.
Where are we headed?
Just follow me. Key will be on the commissioner.
And you know where he is? Where his body is?
Yeah, I think I do.
You heard what happened here. Yeah, everybody got wiped out, man, woman, and child. Only a few got out, and you were one of them, right?
Only 2 got out. Me and Nora. But it wasn't the freaks that took us out.
Oh shit.
What do you mean?
Here.
Fucking local cops. Or not well, say cops. Power. Local power took them out, huh?
What the hell, Mike?
2 weeks in. The ammo was gone. 2 sides called a truce. A meeting. Right here. Oh, we knew what was coming. We knew what was coming and we were prepared. Fight didn't last long. But it was bad. They had ammunition left after all, and hell, oh hell, you can see what they did. Like I said, 2 people walked out of this town after all was said and done. And some days, I wish to hell one of them wasn't me. Commissioner's over there in the bean counter suit. Go get the key so we can get the hell out of here.
You didn't give a damn about sealing the caves. You brought me here you brought me here because you wanted me to see this.
Not true. All right, you got the key. We're gonna go get the maps to those mines, just like I said, and we're gonna get more than enough TNT to seal every cave in the valley.
Bullshit.
You are right about one thing. I'm not sorry you've seen it.
Not following you, Mike.
I am talking about the war that's coming. With the Rippers. The one that Skizzo's so hot for. You think he cares how many die? On either side?
Aye.
Never mind. Come on, let's get this done.
Here's the door.
Place is locked up tight.
Locked tight.
Come on. Gotta find a way upstairs.
Smells like something died in here.
Nudes. Yeah, I smell them. Bad business. Never much like kids. They always tended to get on my nerves. It was always a sore spot between me and my Elizabeth. God rest her soul.
You didn't like kids. Wow, here I thought you liked everyone.
Almost no one.
Point of fact.
Okay. All right, this is it. Now we got maps to every mine in the county showing where they stored the dynamite. Okay, come on.
Ah, fuck.
Good. Yeah.
Weren't you expecting anyone?
Nope.
Do you have my back here?
Hey, I don't like starting trouble, but I'll finish it if I have to.
Oh boy, here we go.
Stay behind me.
Hey, I can take care of myself.
I'm not saying you can't, but remember the last time that we were out in the shit.
Yeah, like I said, I'm staying behind you.
What the hell? Not a lot of ammo left. That's all of them. Let's go.
Right behind you.
Look like you're in front of me, but okay. Well, don't need that anymore.
Stay down. Freaks.
Yep, not our problem.
Town down on us.
Let them handle the freaks. Yeah, don't waste the ammo if you don't gotta. Alright.
I got this.
Actually a better shot than I'd expect me to be right now, so I'll take it. So reflex.
That's right, boys. Keep moving.
Doing all the hard work for us.
Yeah, come on.
To my side!
Keep it up, old man.
Oh yeah. Right behind you.
Sniper. Son of a bitch.
Come on, we can do this.
Okay, got him.
Jesus, what a mess.
Now you know why no one goes into Sherman's camp.
Addie finds out you're out here risking your ass like this, she's gonna be pissed.
Now how would she find out about something like that?
Not from me.
All right, Mike. Let's go. Rain's whipping me around pretty good.
So about the Rippers, why you wanted me to see that shit?
No, Deke. I always saw a bit of myself in you. Back in the day.
How's that?
Don't give a shit. Oh, you care about your friend. Don't want to see him die, but me? Any other goddamn person on the planet? I don't think so.
Caring will just get you killed.
Yeah, that's right. Thing is, not caring will get you killed just as easy.
Yep.
Folks at Sherman Camp did was stop caring about anyone but themselves and their own. Easy to kill a man when he's just some piece of meat standing between you and what you need. Skizzo wants to kill Rippers because he don't think they're human anymore. They don't count. They're standing in the way of what he wants. Well, I don't buy into that shit. I won't have it. You know, Skizzo, he...
Oh, right on. I didn't know you were still hanging out, David. Thank you so much. You have a good one. Take care.
Yeah, that's what he likes to call me. He thinks I'm gonna get everybody killed.
Well, are you, Mike? Are you gonna get everyone killed?
Freaks aren't gonna be around forever. Now, when they're gone, we're gonna need some folks around here to help pick up the pieces. Hey, look, hey. I don't like Carlos and his Rippers any more than I like Tucker or Copeland and his goddamn truthers. All right, but here, look. Here's the thing, Deke. I'm not going out of my way to kill any of them. I've had my share of killing.
Even if Carlos comes for you?
My truce will hold. You can bet on that.
I wouldn't bet on that, Mike. Something I'd hope, but, you know. Seeing these Rippers, they're fucking insane. Absolute batshit. End of the world loonies kind of crazy. And our leader's seen God kind of crazy. That is... Both of those things are kind of useful. What else we got? Okay. Cool. Alright, that'll...
Mike, I ain't gonna bet on that. Your truce ain't gonna hold. And for once, I agree with Skizzo. The Rippers, they ain't human. Not human.
Yeah, they're a bit nuts.
I can fix this. That'll
Alright, quick save. Let's
I
see.
wonder how Boozer's holding up. I guess I should go check on him. Hope he's awake.
What I want. There you go.
Yep. Good choice. Good one. Here you go. All right. You would come back soon, huh?
Okay, I must have a couple missions. Yep. Yep, let's do that one. Alright. Yeah, it's right here. Be kind of stupid not to.
How's it going, brother?
No, Deke. I don't know about you, but I could use a hand.
You lay down.
Thanks, man.
That's good he's
Can't
trying to
resist
approach it with
just
some
me, but,
humor.
I could really use a hand.
Okay, I'll see you later.
I'll be here. Hey, Doc, seriously, though. Will I be able to play piano after all this is over?
Very funny, William. Lay down.
Okay. I can play chopsticks. No, seriously, I could. I'd be like...
As you can see, he's going to be just fine. His fever's completely gone.
Good, that's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
All right, well, I gotta go take care of some
Deacon,
shit.
like I said before, William really does owe you his life.
Boozer doesn't owe me shit. I owe him.
Hey, I saved 2 more. Eddie and Mia would have died without those antibiotics. I just thought you should know.
Alright. That's my kind of mission. Ooh, a weapon. Oh, a new shotgun.
Seems like he's getting better.
My guess is
Hey.
it is...
What's going on, Blair?
There it is. It's a primary. That makes it a little less useful to me.
Yep. Thanks for stopping by.
Just that. Can't do much on the mechanic unless I just want to change visuals. It's a pretty good drive on out there. Go ahead and... Oh, I can't do that yet. Let me see. Where can I... This way. How far do I have to go to get there, though? Yeah, no, it's this building. Okay. Quick save, yeah, sure.
I'm just gonna grab some shut eye.
That wasn't what I meant to do, because I was going to save, but I guess I'll save here in a second. Then I don't know what we'll do.
That should do it.
I could do that Nero thing. But I think I'm good on Days Gone for the moment. Had a good amount of fun there. That was definitely enjoyable. Let's see. I think I still want to hang out with you folks too. I should do some dinner, but honestly, I'm in no rush for anything. So it's like Steam needs to update. Let's go ahead and do that. In fact, I might want to have another drink with you folks. Let's see. Do 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 da 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 boo yeah da da da. Do that for the heck of it, because I can. Let's see. Just checking things. Amigos. You know what I think I'm gonna do? Well, that was Steam. Apologies there. I'm going to edit this fucker because it is going way too fast. Yeah, it's a little better. All right. All right, let me put this on over here. Steam updated just fine. I want to see what's up with this PC here. Shouldn't be running as hot. Everything's calmed down. Yeah. No, it's still wanting to run super fucking hot because of the stream. That's a little annoying. I think what needs to happen is I need to turn the computer completely off and just blow all the dust out of it really well. But I can't do that while streaming. That's just not how that works. Let's see if there's anything I can add to the stream tonight. Otherwise, I may call it. Oh, okay, no, the mic's on. I've done that before where I've turned the mic off, so. I am happy I did not do that again. Okay. Let's see, there's that. Boom, 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 ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. I guess I'll do a little bit of shilling. Nothing particularly amazing, but let's go ahead and share that. So we'll go on over here. Oh, Dougie. Oh, Dougie. She wants my attention too, so it's probably about time for me to stop. So what we'll do is do this little bit of shilling, and then I'll head on out. Maybe I'll join you guys again later on in the week. Anywho, right here. I'll post the link in chat. You're seeing me highlight it. Link in chat. Burp, burp. Issues 1 and 2 back in stock. What does that mean? Well, just give me a second, because I actually have to go look through a Twitter account to share that. And I don't want to do something stupid. Alright, let me go. Let's see. Oh, Dougie, I know. Okay. Dougie. Attacking me. With love, but attacking me. Hi, Lita. No, hi, Lita. Okay, it's a Lita. Oh, no. I'm trying to do something here. What are you doing, Dougie? Okay, here we go. So there's that link, right? You see that, Dougie. And then, right here. So, If you folks have already gotten Jack 1 and 2, great, thank you so much. If you're a collector, we do have the new trade dresses now publicly available from Wiki Publishing. Go to their site, either here or the link in chat that I just posted that's above the IronVerseComics.com link there. And you can get the new official trade dress of 1 and 2, and check out some other awesome independent comics. Really appreciate your support. That's how we get this done. The more we sell out, the more likely we'll be able to print more and get them out to distributors. Check it out. New Jack Irons issues with new trade dresses. And I'm actually really excited for that. So hope you folks check it out. During the stream, it sounds like a shop owner actually got rid of 3 issues of Jack, which is excellent to hear. Very happy about that. But yeah, otherwise, always, as the link in chat also showed, boom, boom, boom. IronVerseComics.com. All our links. Issue number 3 is available in digital. Should launch physically with Wiki Publishing again. Added some animations to everything. And a whole bunch of new merch. Check that out. And let me know your thoughts, as always. And thank you so much for joining me. Arno Lopez, I don't know why you got modded. I'm unsure why. Apologies if it was something worthwhile, but sometimes you guys are bots. So, no. Beep, bop, boop, beep, little cacti is here is fine. You shouldn't have been muted. Very odd. Well, thank you for joining, though, Arno. Really appreciate it. What you said is just fine, so I'm going to maybe have to loosen the grip of my robot moderator here. But I thank you for having good humor with it. I very much appreciate that, because some folks would be a little ornery because of it, and I wouldn't blame them, especially when it's something little cacti is here. You know, that should be fine. I don't know, maybe it was the smiley faces that got you. It's goofy, but whatever. I do appreciate you stopping by and saying hi. I was just closing up the stream, but I'm here for a minute or two. If you got any questions or comments or anything you want to say before we close out, I am happy to. As you see, it's all right here. Beep, boop, bop. That's totally fine. Robot moderator being a little too robotic. But yeah. Otherwise, I'm going to wind on down. I did my shill. And I can catch you folks later. But give you folks just a minute in case you got something you want to talk about or say before I take on off. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. Well, thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it, Arno. I hope it's not a disappointment with you just stopping by as we're closing. But if you're interested, it was a pretty good stream. You can go back and watch it later. All kinds of stuff on the channel, all kinds of stuff on IronVerseComics.com, and honestly, thank you for just lending an ear in a couple moments to our crazy little endeavor here. I really do appreciate it. So yeah, I'll catch you folks. Oh, the dollar coins just showed up too, huh? Well, shoot, dollar coins, you show up now. Everybody's showing up right when I'm ready. I did just post a link that said still live, so that's my fault for wanting to bail. But it's not just me. It was the doggo who literally gave me a big old hug and said I gotta go. But I guess the doggo can wait, and I can hang for a minute if anybody has anything to discuss. But howdy, dog coins. Wonderful co-editor. IronVerse Comics. He was sleeping, as one does, Interesting stream, dollar coins. The intro, I ended up talking to a comic shop owner who was ended up selling a few issues of Jack during the stream, which was nice, and talked comic shops and you know, the overall perception of comics and the industry and IP and stuff. That was pretty interesting. Um, then played some Days Gone. And that was fun for a while. I'm hoping the quality of that part was okay. The computer started running hot towards the end of it and was a little choppy. But yeah, discuss the theories of the cataclysm, huh? Well, that's your bit. I can certainly read what you wrote. Let me see. Bum, 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 bum. So, uh, if you've read Jack Iron Steel Cowboy, you've been slightly introduced to the Anu Confederation. Um, Honestly, he and I are much more than introduced with the concept of the Anu Confederation. So it's harder to talk about, but there's concept of the primordial age and the cataclysmic, the theories of the cataclysmic theories have to do with how physics were a little bit different back in the founding of the Anu and the original manifestations of the Horsemen. Um, well, hey, you gotta know I don't get jokes, dollar coins. I've been really enjoying Days Gone so far. I enjoyed the stream earlier. I've been enjoying the few days. I hadn't played a video game, God, for a couple weeks till tonight, but I wanted to have a couple drinks and broadcast and say howdy. God, it just muted you again, Arno. Let me see what this robot muted. Eyeballs. Eyeballs are fine, robot. Let me see. Let me see if I can fix that right now before I forget. I do appreciate having a robot mod. Symbol protection. Exempt. Oh, I can make you exempt. How do I do that? Username. Please refrain about punishment. Purge. Timeout. Ban. Purge is fine because I definitely don't want to ban you. Minimal symbols are 8. Ooh, that's what I can do. I can raise the minimal symbols, and that should do it. Okay, I think I may have fixed it, Arno. Eyeballs shouldn't do it. Eyeballs are cool. That's if nothing else, you helped me work out some kinks here. I do appreciate that. Yeah, that should be fine. That's odd. Okay, let me see. I did it because there was a lot of Twitch bots that would show up and really be a pain in the bottom. But maybe at this level it's okay, and we'll do both. Yeah, silly little old bots. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit easier than me having to moderate it myself. And I think Dollar Coins is a moderator. Let me go check YouTube. You should be a moderator, Dollar Coins. If you're not, that's a problem. You should have a wrench. Do you have a wrench? Yes, you have a wrench. All right, that's good. It's good. It's good. Twitch is weird like that. Yes, definitely. Yeah, there we go. See, you would have been banned for those smiley faces before I just fixed it. So good. All right. Not bad. You would have been told to refrain from using so many symbols. All right. Well, that's fixed. That's good. And yes, Dark Coins does have a wrench, so you have administration powers. That's good. That's good. I wouldn't have to use the stream bot if I could guarantee an actual human mod here all the time, but I can't, so I have the robot. Take care of Alita-chan. I certainly will. I think she needs to go out and use the bathroom is why she was giving me the hug and bugging me there. Also, because I've probably been streaming for a couple hours, huh? Yep, that's the other reason. And she just wants attention. I can't blame the doggo. I can't. But yeah, Days Gone is definitely fun. I've never had such a feeling of dread when you see a zombie horde in a game. You know, I've played a lot of Left 4 Dead. I've played a lot of like horde shooters that are zombie based, and something about Days Gone, the mood and the dread and such that they were able to put in the game, and I'm a big biker fan, and I like the characterization. All of it is it's really good. Days Gone was my favorite game that I've played in a while. Definitely, definitely. Looks like the computer's running cooler now. That's good. A little bit worried about it for a minute. Not that much cooler. Interesting. Okay. And doggos are certainly precious. It's half my job. Hey, Miss Lita. What? Oh, now you give me the cross eyes. Like, what? Why didn't you leave? All right. You'd like Death Stranding 2. Yeah, I saw that, and I think I will. I think I will try that next. The amount of dialogue they're able to split for the game. Yeah, it's the story is pretty dang good so far. Anyway, Days Gone. I'll see how it lasts, but I've heard it's good. Um, Death Stranding, you get to build roads. The other thing is it's Hideo Kojima, right? So he's always intriguing. He might not always be like amazing and understandable, but he's always intriguing. He gets you hooked. Um, like I really enjoyed Snake Eater quite a bit. That was the first Metal Gear Solid game that really had me wanting to beat it. Um, I played Twin Snakes was the first game I played, so the remake of the original Metal Gear Solid on GameCube. The theatrics were interesting, but it was a little cumbersome for me to want to beat. I was more of a Splinter Cell guy at that point. Metal Gear Solid 5, I liked the mechanics quite a lot. I liked the sneaking, had a real weight to it. I liked the slight free roam. I liked how it played and felt. But yeah, I never beat it. I put like 40 hours into it, but yeah, I never beat Metal Gear Solid 5. The story didn't hook me at all. It was incomprehensible nonsense, but looked good and played really good. But yeah, it couldn't keep the carrot on the stick, right? Um, it just had a carrot and it was showing it to me. It didn't work. But this is really fun. And Death Stranding looks interesting. It looks like it has a really good vibe to it. And again, like you said, motorcycles. I like that. And being a postal worker in a weird apocalypse, I'm kind of stoked about that. And yeah, the director's cut. I'm interested with how that comes out. It was it wasn't a finished game. It's admitted that they cut out a lot of it and that he didn't get to do his vision. So it started off as one thing and then had to finish as another. So it sucks because everybody got let down. Metal Gear Solid 4 was really loved. That's never had another release outside of the PS3, which is kind of sad. 5, I liked the concept. I liked a lot of it. Started out all right, got me interested, got me invested in the character, right? And then I was kind of like, oh, all right, well, I'm just doing the same thing again and again. But it's relatively compelling. Days Gone so far, not as far into it as I got into Metal Gear Solid 5 in terms of hours, right? So I can't say, but thematically, story-wise, I'm invested in the main characters. They have good personalities that are engaging. I'm invested in the little towns and all their unique personalities. I'm invested in the concept of freaks instead of zombies, right? With these nests that they build, and I'm invested. I'm very impressed by Days Gone. And I assume Death Stranding, with all of its esoteric nature, I don't know enough about it. I've watched some reviews, but yeah, I'm very curious. Long scene record. Yeah, I don't know how long Metal Gear Solid 4's cutscenes. I never got too far into that one. I never had a PS3. I had a buddy who really loved Metal Gear Solid 4 on his PS3, so I played a little bit of it with him back in the day, but I never actually had it long enough to sit down and actually try and beat it. Snake Eater, I got really far. I don't think I got all the way to the boss, but I got into the political intrigue and a lot of the twisty turns that Kojima can be really good at when he nails them. And I like the setting. It was the Cold War setting was pretty cool. And he always comes up with some very interesting supervillains. I could definitely say that. Metal Gear Solid 4's long cutscene record, it's 9 hours long. Some cutscenes are 46 minutes. Death Stranding or Metal Gear Solid 4? Because if it's Death Stranding, that's crazy. 40. Well, I mean, he did go for an actual actor or two, didn't he? I know he did for voice acting in Metal Gear Solid 5, but he went for fucking Walking Dead guy in Death Stranding. Yeah, I think so too. I think we got some interesting villains as well, super villains. Um, Kojima's very smart at putting like have so that's the thing with supervillains, right? You like their personality to be extension of their or I guess backwards. You like their costume and their design and their actions and powers to be an extension of their personality or vice versa, right? Really, Metal Gear Solid 4 had 46-minute cutscenes. I did not know that. Jesus, 46 minutes. I mean, I could deal with a 3-minute cutscene, and I know Twin Snakes had some like 15-minute cutscenes. 46. You get a full episode of like a modern TV show. Metal Gear Solid 4. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Sega's Lost Judgment might have beaten it. It's over 10 hours long without the gameplay. I heard Lost Judgment was no. I'm thinking Lost Odyssey, not Lost Judgment. I don't know that. Um, you watch Bakuman, you remember what the editor said. Your villain must be attractive, if more so than the main character. Yes, that's what causes the conflict, right? Because you're presented with a main character that you know as a reader you're supposed to be invested in, but you want a pull from the villains. You want to. A lot of villains now to do that they make sympathetic, and it actually comes off pretty tropey because they don't make them sympathetic earnestly. They don't make them sympathetic with some honesty. They force the sympathy. And so that's they're seeing the game that they should play, and they're playing it wrong. Um, yeah, exactly. You need them you need to make them understandable. And I think we've tried to do that with the Four Horsemen, because they're all understandable motivations within this reality. But I think you've done really well with the heralds of the horsemen, which folks will meet, and with the actual dynamics of the Anu and the actual political interplays and again the having the powers be manifested from personality and vice versa. I think you've done that really well. The main character needs to grow and become less attractive. That makes sense. That makes sense. Now I don't know with Jack Irons so far, right? We've mainly put Jack on a pedestal, right? He's been telling everything. He's been talking to everybody. He's been presenting the story. He's been almost more the narrator than the main character. And we've just hinted at the villains. So they still have a mystique to them, right? Tracker, that dynamic was the closest. So I don't know. I don't know if I have successfully pulled that off yet. But I think groundwork's been set up. I do. I like weird ragdolls. Let me see. Is a sequel of Judgment. Lost Judgment is the sequel of Judgment, in which is a side story. Oh, the Yakuza. Okay. So I'm only familiar with the Yakuza franchise thanks to a certain YouTuber who has done really extensive reviews and discussions and overviews of the Yakuza franchise, basically episode to episode. I wish I, off the top of my head, knew the YouTuber because I've really enjoyed his analyses. So I've seen everything up to Yakuza 5, I think. The whole story's presented, all of that, these analyses, and it seems exceedingly compelling and very well written. And a lot of fun. It seems like a lot of fun. Maybe the gameplay's a little grindy, I'm gonna say, just because it's the fighting mechanics again and again, right? And then you have a bunch of mini games. But the story that's being told around that seems extremely compelling. It was for me. I mean, I watched 7 hours on Yakuza 5 alone that this guy did. So, just the growth arcs and the character arcs and the concepts they choose to approach. Yakuza seems like it's created with just so much respect and love for storytelling. Um, I've got a couple Yakuza games. Maybe one of these days I'll actually do an IronVerse Comics plays, but I actually owe Dollar Coins a Persona 4, I believe, IronVerse Comics plays before I do anything else. Days God, I've been sneaking in because I wanted to play that, but otherwise, I think that's where I'm at. Dougie, do you want to go out? Is that what you're bugging me for? Um, Let me see. I had it installed. In fact, I'm pretty sure. No, Persona 4. Persona 4 Golden. Yep, it's installed. I need to add it to my favorites so it's not buried so I remember to play it. Sucks to have heard that the creator and director has left. Future titles won't be the same. I wouldn't be surprised. Do it for your birthday. Oh, wow. It's this Thursday? This Thursday. I actually, Dollar Coins, you know my work situation. I actually now permanently have one less day at work. I'm no longer working Fridays. So that sounds like it's doable. Try and remind me, okay? I'll totally do it for your birthday. I'd love to. That sucks that he's no longer. So I guess his last title was Like a Dragon or whatever. The one that kind of leaned even further into the RPG elements. But yeah, watching, those Yakuza videos and analysis that really present the story, the broad strokes and everything and all the arcs, that was wonderful. I must have watched 20, 30 hours of this YouTuber talking about Yakuza. Yeah. And I ended up, let's see, I have Kiwami 2, which I think is the remake of Yakuza 2, and then I have Yakuza 3. I don't have the first Yakuza. But I do have 2 and 3 on PC. So maybe we'll check those out on the channel at some point just so I can get the idea of the story. The first Yakuza, I really like the ending when all the money just gets exploded that all these guys are dealing with and fucking fighting over the whole story. It's just like, nope. Like a Dragon has to be my most favorite of the series, and the main Ichiban is the pinnacle of determination and aspiration. I've heard a lot of people really love Like a Dragon. I don't know anything about it again because the guy only got up to Yakuza 5 so far. But again, the writing and the characterization, it seems to be some of the most compelling characterization put into video games. Again, certainly for me to watch on YouTube, it was incredible, and honestly watching how they interwove all the different dynamics just to get very specific points like dreams, the value of dreams and the weight of dreams in Yakuza 5, or different aspects of honor and family. Very impressive, very impressive. So I don't know much about, again, I don't know much about Like a Dragon, so, but that's I heard it was really well enjoyed, so that's excellent. What I'm gonna do, folks, is I'm gonna see if this dog wants out to go use the bathroom and run around. Let me see what time it is. It's only, yeah. Then I will be back. How about that? And then maybe I'll throw on some RimWorld because there is a playthrough of RimWorld that I started on this channel that I think Dollar Coins wouldn't mind if I continued. So I will be right back, folks. You just hang on, and I think the dog needs to go use the bathroom. I think that's part of why she keeps nudging me. So I will be right back. Just hold your horses. Oh, you know what? One more thing I got to do, actually, and that'll provide a little bit more entertainment while you folks kindly wait for me. Just give it a second. There we go. That's what I wanted. Get you some music in the background. There you go. And I will be right back. I am back. Did you just nudge me $1 coins? Alright. I am back though. Let me see here. I'll turn this down a little bit. Doggo did want out, so I was correct. She was asking to go out to go use the bathroom and probably just run around at night. She likes to run around at night. In the little front yard there. Okay, so let's go ahead and start this. Move on over here. I think I can actually use game capture on this. Yes! Alright. Howdy, Mrs. H. Thank you so much for joining, by the way. And yes, early birthday! So this will take a very long time to load. Just so you folks know, we'll be on the screen for a minute. If I interrupt it, then I'll have to start it over. So we ain't doing that. But yeah, again, love your animation. As usual, I went straight to utilizing it as many places as I could figure. Right now, it's being used instead of my webcam because I am a wreck and nobody needs to see that. And yeah, much appreciated. I also snuck a little bit more tequila, so I'll be drinking that as soon as this loads, I think. Alright, there you go. Yeah, I do appreciate you folks joining me tonight. Again, it's been a hard 24 hours. And there's so many things that could maybe just come off as sad complaints, right? So try and keep from steering myself that direction. But anywho, gratitude is a good direction to be in, and I am grateful folks are joining me tonight. Yeah, Mrs. H, that was a hell of a thing, and having to put a creature down yourself is never easy. And they were a connection to my dad that, were entrusted to me, right? This is an animal. This is an act of an animal. Critters I have a great respect and affection for. It was a doggo. The doggo wasn't mean to me when I came in and caught what he had done. He was killing for sport. It wasn't for hunger. You could tell. So that hurts, right? But it's a dog. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. It wasn't out of malice. It was out of, I'm gonna do this. This looks like fun. That's something I can do, right? They're carnivores. That's what they do. I'm hoping I scared him off. He's not gonna return. I got 2 ladies left. They were able to hide up top, and I was there in time for those 2 ladies. But yeah, that hurt. That hurt. Alongside his trees and this house I'm living in. These are the connections I have. I didn't have, I don't have siblings. This year, I haven't had friends as often as I'd maybe even need. Say I'd appreciate, but nonetheless, I've been okay. I've been okay, and that was just a rough one. I don't. I've been called to end critter suffering before, and I didn't have the heart to. And my dad had to, but this time there was nobody else to do it. So I did it, and I don't like that I was put in that position, but such is the mechanics of this world, right? God forbid I see, I through what I do on Twitter, right? I follow a lot of shelter accounts, right? Animal shelter accounts. Some in New York and the big cities where they have to kill. Those whole mechanisms, that hurts. That hurts, but it's I don't know if it's a necessary evil, but it certainly exists, right? So nonetheless, I'm not that one's been hurting me today. Anyway, that one's been hurting. I don't like having to have been in that position. Nobody else could have. Critter could have been suffering there all night if I hadn't gotten out there. All the chickens could have been gone if I hadn't gotten out there. And it's just a freak thing, right? We've been here. I've been here 13, 16 years. We never had a dog break into the coop like that. A big black pit bull, middle of the night. I've always listened to what fate decides, right? What's been chosen, the paths that you're presented with, and that was a hard one today. It was a hard one today.
Hi there.
That's part of growing up, whatever. Howdy, Terry Paris. You caught me on a drunken, depressing, rambling on a sad occurrence, right? But welcome, nonetheless. Hi there. That's unique from the stream bot. I hadn't heard that before, so that's kind of neat. Let me check the rest of the chat, though. But yeah, thanks for stopping on in, Teddy Bearisms. 100 messages today. Excellent. A pretty active chat today. I'm sorry I'm depressing everybody. God damn it. Walking Dead Season 1, where they gave the story about the injured fox in the shed. Actually did not play the Telltale game yet. I have them. That's another one I've kind of would like to play on the channel. I liked playing Wolf Among Us on the channel quite a bit. I got a whole playthrough of that if folks are interested. Anyway, Teddy Bearism. Let's see. You got a less depressing topic change. Have you considered making your main comic book character come out as black, trans, wheelchair bound, and proudly bipolar? So I hope folks, as I continue to manifest Jack Irons, understand what he represents. And if they do, what you just said as casually is represented. It may be coming from a less manipulative place as perhaps you were alluding to. But the concept behind Jack is to be a representation of everyone and everything, to be the human experience manifested. And that, what you're talking about, is a human experience, whether or not, whatever it's coming from, right? So, take that as you will. Take that as you will, Teddy Bearisms. But, I think any of this could be handled with much more respect and tact. And yeah, if I were just to do that, that would be disrespectful and not tactful and honestly manipulative. So yeah, no, I honestly haven't needed to make him come out as that. As I am able to continue to manifest the work, hopefully folks will understand what I'm doing. That's the hope. And you're very right, Mrs. H. Thank you very much. I know. She, um, Yupperoni. Yes, indeed. Dude, don't take. I take everything serious, teddy bearisms. I do apologize there. In interpersonal contact, you have no idea how many awkward situations I've created because somebody made some sort of joke and I faced it earnestly and directly as if it was reality. It's just part of how I'm built. Also, I'm drunk, so I am flying as without predetermination, without forethought. That's the word I want. Without forethought as possible, right? It's off the cuff. So, kind of stuck with that version of me. I do apologize. I'm gonna take another shot, so you're gonna even be more stuck with it. But I'll try and have a sense of humor. It's tough for me to have humor these days, particularly, but just how I'm built, right? So, apologies there, folks. I'm not. I ain't funny. I try to build a little bit of humor into the work, and I can appreciate and understand a lot of humor when I absolutely know it's humorous. But still, just ain't how I'm built, and I do apologize for that. I'm sure there's more engaging ways to engage with those situations. But anyway, here's that shot I needed, and then we're gonna hop into this. Yeah, I'll try and be a little bit more fun. You caught me on a day of mourning, buddy, so that's part of the pain that you caught there. Nonetheless, I do really appreciate you stopping by, man. We've known each other tangentially for quite some time, and it's always been a pleasure. All right, let's see if this will load in. Let's see. I think that's the last bit of alcohol I can have tonight as well. If I go much further, I'll probably get sick. Alright, let's see here. Is this the one? Yeah, there's the goats we kept alive all season. Yes. Alright. Yeah, this is it. I haven't played RimWorld for, God, a month or two, so let's see here. I was building a wall, it looks like. Okay. There's my stockpile. Okay. Oh, that was a quarry that kept falling into itself, so it became a hospital instead. We have 6 colonists. We do still indeed have Cowboy, except he's got a sombrero instead of a cowboy hat. And Chandler here has his cowboy hat. All right. There's Chandler. Gotta love Chandler. Let's see, what's Chandler good at? He's artistic. He's good at growing and construction. Excellent. I like Chandler already. Blur, okay. Blur is really good at research. Okay. Do I even have a research table? Yeah, no. Okay, let's see. Do I have the research for a research? It'd be weird if you didn't have a research table. In fact, I don't think that's possible. Let's see. Research table. There it is. Let's put that in here. I did need a quarry. I think that's where I was at. What can I make it out of? Steel? Do I have steel? I don't have enough steel either. I don't have enough wood? No, I probably do have enough wood. Oh. No, it can be built out there. It just can't be built in here. Why can't it be built in here? What? Requires terrain that support. Oh, that terrain doesn't support the. Ah, okay. Okay. I was gonna build another quarry there. That's what that is. Okay. Okay. I see what's happening. That's a lake, so I can't build there. Okay. How much? That needs all that space, so I can't do that. Alright, we're just gonna let it run for a second. Then I'll figure out what I need to do. Indeed, teddy bearisms. I was just shooting out, free links. Check this out. Check out this free book online. It's black and white, but I think it's cool. And yeah, you totally caught and helped boost that around then, and I am exceedingly grateful. Somehow I've kept myself out of enough trouble to not be banned, which is, maybe it's just because I'm cowardly, but indeed, that had been occurring. Okay, what's going on here? I heard gunshots. My hunting things? Yes. Arctic Coyote. Oh, no, okay. He is practicing his laser pistol shots. Got it. Let me see here. Whenever it comes to the trend of, I've always had to remind these people I respect their identity decisions, but it's not what I plan for my worlds and not what I'll be planning anytime soon. Yeah, and then tell the story you want to tell. That's where I've always come from. If that's part of your story, great. More power to you. If it's not, great. More power to you. Representation, I understand its value. I just think overall we put too much value into our genitalia or our sexual preferences as part of personality, right? And it's part of you, absolutely. It should be respected as any other part of you, but not more so. But how I got no issues. Okay. I do have a little prison. This is our little prisoner. Okay. Let's see. We're reducing his resistance. It ain't there yet. Okay. So here's the other thing we need to do. Yeah, I know there's not enough. This will be our research room. Once it's built. But then we need granite. And those are granite chunks right there. And then what we need... Do we not have a stone cutting bench? Are you kidding me? That's what we need then. We need a stone cutting bench. Did I delete it or something, I guess? Stone cutting... I mean, it could be electric. I think I fit the research table in there too. That's fine. You. Work on that. That should get us moving again. Goats are still starving because we're not able to grow enough grass or anything yet, but I think we hit the proper season where we can start growing the stuff, but they're still going to starve until the stuff's grown, so. Sad on the animals. They got to pass out and then we'll feed them bone marrow. We have a research bench. And we are researching, so we don't need a research bench. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. We don't need the research. And there's the stone cutting table. We don't need a stone cutting table. You. Cut some stones. Okay. Oh no, you don't have to respect anything. You just, you know, I think that provides a more stable environment for human communication if you do respect things. But you don't have to. God, no. I think disrespecting it should also be respected, but, you know, again, I don't think that's the best way to foster human growth and a totality of human perspective, understanding, and hopefully some kind of foot forward. But, life's too damn short, honestly, to make any direct determination. What are you doing? What are you doing, Allie? What are you doing? You are stripping. Oh, this guy. Okay. I'm taking your shit. And the body. It is tainted, so we don't need it. You had a flop hat. We can extract his skull. I guess we need to then. Is there a mass grave option? There's mods to make mass graves. You know what? Graves are kind of a waste for this. We'll just burn the bastards. I understand the argument of representation simply because the fact of the matter is the American, in particular, culture has vastly been presented in one very specific light, right? Vastly. Like now, it's totally flipping script. But for and we're a very young culture and country. People forget that too, and even media itself, as we know it, is super young. It's a fucking fly speck on humanity's ass in terms of time. But I get feeling that those other perspectives need to be shown more. I don't get putting that above quality, and I don't believe you can't have both. I think you could totally have your cake and eat it too. And I think that's not the approach that is primarily being taken. And I'd rather color blindness be like pervasive and be the best way forward. I totally would. I mean, I was relatively recently told I am too fair-skinned to have my last name by someone I actually had an affection for before that. That one was no fun. That was not enjoyable to go through. That was racial discrimination based on the color of your skin. That's no bueno. However you're dealing with it, but you know, times are weird. That's why I deal with animals, not people. Animals are pretty much colorblind. I can deal with their perspectives. I can understand them. They're very earnest, honest, and straightforward. People, I have a great difficulty with. Alright, do we have the Well, we started building that. Is that sand? No, it's granite. Alright. Are you guys doing the blocks? Yes. Alright. We are moving forward with the new Deadwood colony. Expand the fishing zone. Looks like power is holding. That's good. Let me see. Yeah, it's draining slowly, but it is draining. But that's because the windmills have no wind right now. Okay. You guys are starving still. The horse is a little bit fed, but not great. And our little bambino goats. That's slowly being built. Good stuff. Oh shit. Here we go. We got a robot with a stone axe. Oh shit. Okay, no. Draft. Go get him, cowboy. See how this goes. Go get him. He's coming. Alright, looks like I want you right there. No, I want you right here. Find some cover. Take him down. Take him down, cowboy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Take him down. Did you get him? Take him down. Take him down, cowboy. I want you to get in a knife fight with him. Shoot him. Shoot him down. Shoot him now. Uh-oh. There you go. Shoot him. Shoot him. He's getting close. There you go. Shoot him again. Shoot him again, cowboy. Uh-oh. Get him. Get him, cowboy. That terrible shot, cowboy. Terrible shot. Ah, you missed it. You missed. Oh, but you switched to your knife, cowboy. Bad move. Over here. Shoot him. The classic backpedal and shoot. I might be able to take him in a knife fight because Cowboy's badass, but shot him in the eye, the shoulder, a heat sink, the coolant pump, and a leg, but still has not taken him out. Get over here. Alright. Alright, cowboy. You got him. Take him down. Take him down. One more shot and then we'll fucking get in a knife fight with him. Take him down. Oh, God. Knife fight. Knife fight coming. Shoot him one more time. Come on. Come on. You've got a great shooting skill. But moving and shooting is not the most accurate. There you go. Alright. Get him again. Get him again. Alright. Knife fight time. Get him. Stab him with your Bowie knife. Yeah. Shattered his foot. Cracked him, burned him. Cut him. Good stuff. Good stuff, cowboy. Good stuff. Good job. You may eat and rest now. Go have your lunch. Definitely got to give RimWorld a try. I've been really stuck into this game I found called Gadonia. That sounds familiar. This one, I mean, this game has eaten hundreds of hours of my life. With the amount of mods and such that this game, I mean, it has devoured my life at times. Points I am not proud of. So I actually didn't need this room, but maybe I'll need it later. Then he's gonna go play horseshoes after he drops off this robot body. Hey, Blur. There you go. Go ahead and burn that rotten chunk of flesh, please. We don't need to be staring at that. I agree. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, seeing the corpses is not all that healthy for their mentality. There you go. Good stuff. Good job. Ronald and Lutz. Building another room that will likely have use. What are we missing here? Steel. It's this quarry that we need built. What are you doing, cowboy? Filling your recreation. Yeah. Goats are starving. It's funny, I have to starve, and then we gotta haul them to a point there and then force feed them bone marrow. That's how we're taking care of our goats till this grass grows. It is not great. But it works. What are you doing now? Taking package survival meal to inventory. Okay. Then what are you doing? You're resting. Is it being built? Yes. Okay. Alright, we're gonna speed this shit up. There you go. Moving along. I am not gonna go hunt a Fenrir. Interesting quest, though. Almost have the quarry back. Once we have the quarry, we can hopefully start getting some steel. Low food? Didn't I say to hunt? I did. Go get a moose. Mooses is delicious. Any of these creatures, just kill them and skin them and eat them. Shaman merchant. Alright. Chandler, you're right here. Why don't you talk to the shaman merchant? What you got? He's got some ducks. I can sell our goats. He's got 2 gigantolopes. He's got some pemmican. That would almost be certainly wise to get a hold of. I don't think we need the unrefined uranium. Tempted with those ducks, but we can't feed what we already got, right? So I think that's it. It can be, because you gotta have a lot of stuff to do at times, and it can go pretty slowly, so you hit the super fast and they do a lot of stuff. That is a wild grizzly bear. He may go after our goats. Oh, you guys only have melee weapons. But I don't want you to melee weapon a polar bear. That's not smart. What about you? You have a pistol. Where? Cowboy out hunting? Yes. He's gonna get an Arctic coyote. Alright, he's on the other side of the map, so it's up to you guys to make sure this doesn't go completely shit. Okay, it's already bad. It's already bad. We shot him in the liver. Ah, screw it. Take him down. It's war. Take him down. Be a really bad decision. Don't worry about the friendly fire. Take him down. Take him down. There you go. All right. We're eating bear meat tonight. Just some scratches. It's not too bad. Not great, but it's not too bad. I didn't want the bear eating our animals. We're not going to have that. There's a crocodile migration. 5 crocodiles are just kind of going to come through, huh? You gonna go around our base, please? Not through our base, around our base, please? Alright, cool. Yeah, they're going around our base. A prisoner being held has managed to steal a radio and call for you. He's being held at a camp under armed guard. Rescue him and he will join. He's a 43-year-old rancher. 2 turrets and 1 pirate. Go on a rescue mission? I don't know. I don't think so. Think about it. I got some time. Yes, and now we have meat. Grizzly bear meat. And antler meat. And you're being healed. You're healing, okay. It's about shooting. Ah, you're shooting with your little Mauser. Turn that down a little bit. Can we finish this quarry already? That would be swell. Ooh, a gift. They left me some bearskin shorts for being so swell. If anybody wants the bearskin shorts, we got them. Wild woman. Okay. She's alright in combat. She's a cannibal. Yeah, I think we're just gonna let her do her thing, and if she tries to eat us, we will kill her. What is that? Prometheum. Oh yeah, because we've got the 40K mod on. Got it. Yeah, guys, this grass is taking forever to grow. Like forever. That's a problem. Do we have? I doubt it. We'll try that. Maybe that'll help, but... there's a good chance it will not. The temperature's not bad. Yes, cook that meal, Chandler. Who was that? Was that Chandler? No. Thought it was another Celestial. That's why we called him Tracker. Is that this guy? Yeah, it's this guy. He's right here. He's right here, Dollar Coins. We haven't recruited him yet. Because he's another Celestial, another Immortal. No, he's in prison right now, Dollar Coins. Doesn't allow you to make manure. There may be a mod for that. But I, definitely not natively. Definitely not natively. How close are you, Chandler? Prisoner. 1.8. Close, close. And once his resistance is 0, we'll go to, recruit. And then we will have a tracker. We're almost done with this mine. Come on. Come on. I mean, seriously. No. Finish the quarry. It's taking forever. The wall's important, but the quarry is what allows us to make the wall. Okay. Alright, finally. Alright. No, quarry resources. Quarry platform there. There. Alright. Good stuff. Good stuff. Little Roomba cleaning up stiff. Yes, quarry alley. Oh, there's some steel. Excellent. So we need it. Alright, orders. Chop the wood. Yeah, I think that's the wood we can chop. Alright. Good, we're getting a lot of steel. That's good stuff. Blacksling socially. No, I don't want to do that through the prison cell. What? I want to do that. The jade? Yeah, it's the jade. That's nice. Oh, there's a flirt right there. Well, let me see. Log. I wish I were your mirror so that I could admire you all day long. You just flirted with Blur. Alright, we've got a little romance going on there. We got a lot of robots to break open too once we have machining. Oof. Ah, that's a hot room. I think we can turn that back on then so it don't get too hot. No flirting, Jack. He did though. It's been done. The rascal. Uh-oh. Chandler's having a tantrum. Chandler. 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 Did it work? No, it looks like it failed. Damn it, Chandler. Stop breaking things. It's okay, Chandler. Why are you so pissed off? Let me see. Oh, he's going through alcohol withdrawal. He's hungry. He wants us to execute somebody. He ain't comfortable. He wants some slaves. He wants way more animals. It's mainly the alcohol withdrawal. Got it. I don't think we can make alcohol. Not yet, buddy. He really wants a beer. Yeah! I had some fun with Fallout Shelter for a while, too. Till I hit that, you know, if you want to go faster, you gotta pay wall. But till then, that was pretty fun. Okay, what are you gonna go hunt? Ibex. Well, you hit it. Are you gonna kill it, or are you just gonna leave it? Just gonna leave it just like that. Okay. Real nice of you, cowboy. Real nice. Finish what you kill, but them's the rules. Aha! We broke his resistance. All right. Now let's see if we can recruit him. Oh, interesting. That makes sense. Usually they have some kind of way around that stuff, unless it is truly a super mobile game. Install there. That. Reinstall here. Would be better if he wasn't hunting with a fucking laser pistol, though. It's not really the most effective weapon to hunt with. Oh, that's all. The ocular trees are starting to take over. That's not great. They're pretty parasitic. Sounds like somebody's digging something, but I don't see it. And not that. Oh, I don't know. Switch hats, cowboy. Guess the other hat stopped being as good. Yeah, it's smart to do the cabins too, depending on how big your map is, for instance, too, on this. You could totally do little outposts. It would be smart to do all this, but I don't think I have the colony manpower. But soon, soon we will harvest the eye trees. I've heard a lot of people actually want like Minecraft servers being hosted for, you know, YouTube communities or whatever kind of community you're doing, right? I'd be amiable to that, dollar coins. I just have to legitimately get a hold of Minecraft, and I have no idea how you do that. On PC, which is kind of funny to me. I don't know what service you get a hold of it, but I would totally do that. I had a Minecraft map on 360 for a while, but that's freaking Xbox 360. That ain't relevant. Yeah, no, we gotta keep force feeding you because we don't have regular grass. It's a problem. Gonna recruit Ewing yet? We got him! We have a new ideologian, huh? Okay, well, let me see. I think that's Ewing's here. Our little tracker fella. Supremacist rancers human primacy. Okay. Slavery is honorable. Execution is required. Ranching is central. Oh, that's a problem. Wants us to kill and eat from animals. Okay, this is going to be an interesting juggle. All right, do we have any weapons for you, Mr. Tracker? It's probably not the smartest thing to do, but okay. What was it? Not the best weapons. Okay, well, let's give you that sling. I guess you'll take the shiv as a sidearm. Tracker too hardcore. He gone full Spartan. Yep, you're very right. Let me see. You get a Minecraft launcher, register and make a Microsoft account, and pay $30 for the game. Okay, and then pay for a server, I think, but it may be a one-time thing. Okay, we'll have to look into that. I'm totally amiable to that. I'm very curious. Get him, cowboy, before he gets you. It's a mad caribou. Uh-oh. Might end in a knife fight with a caribou. Get him! Knife fight with a caribou. He's been bruised and cracked. The caribou's definitely gonna die quicker. There you go. Dead caribou. Knife fight with a caribou. Of course he wins. Okay, that does mean... let's not make that. Do need a bed for this fella now, though. Do need that. Sure. Not potatoes. This will be grass. Also needs to be hay grass. We need much hay to feed our animals. You like the more vanilla version of Minecraft? Yeah, see, I haven't played Minecraft 7 years, maybe. God, I'm getting old. But yeah, it's been a long time. I can say that. Raw resources? Yes. So they just dismantled. They didn't even build the doors. Okay. Guess I'll leave a door there. Why not? The power grid holding? Okay. It won't work. Okay. They've added too much stuff over the years. There's a feature that allows you to downgrade to an earlier version of the game, but you only saw it on the PS4. I'm sure it exists. I've actually spoken to Notch before. God, it was a year or two ago, and he was kind of interested in the comic. I might actually try and get a hold of him again. Nerd Wonder has spoken to him a bit more, and that's how I ended up talking to him. Might be a way to get a free copy of Minecraft. I don't know. But I have spoken to Notch before, which is kind of a trip. Internet's kooky like that. Oh, is he? Got it. Got it. Got it. See, I don't pay attention to any of this stuff. That makes sense, though. I wouldn't be surprised. Usually if something gets bigger than craters, that's what happens. Alright. I'm gonna pause real quick, guys. I gotta check a couple things in addition to checking on the doggo to see if she wants to come back in or not yet. So I will be back shortly. Just checking this. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright. I am back. And Dougie did come in, and she is hyper. Yes, that is indeed dog meat. And I gotta play some more Fallout 4. I still haven't beaten Fallout 4. I've spent hundreds of hours, well, maybe not hundreds, definitely tens of hours modding Fallout 4, and I've only maybe played for 20 hours, and a lot of it was just me walking around and having fun. with modded content. So I definitely need to play some more Fallout 4. But if you're curious, we do have just go to our channel and look up Fallout 4, and you can see my modded stuff. I've had quite a bit of fun with Fallout 4. Let's turn that off. Then do this. And yeah, it worked. Perfect. All right. I like that. I like that. Let me see. There you go. All right. We're back. I think I'm going to do another 20 minutes or so, folks, and then I got to figure out dinner. And Dougie wants attention. And she deserves attention. She's a lifesaver, so she deserves her dues. Is this actually in the grid? Let's see. Power. There it is. Yes, it's in the grid. Okay, cool. Hey, Dougie. What are you doing? Okay, here. You know what we're gonna do? Yeah, I see. I never even played. I have all the DLC. I got all that, and yeah. So you know what I'm gonna do right here is just a second. I'm gonna do that. No, it needs to be the founding because the other new Deadwood is a completely different save. 3. Save. Quit to OS. Fun game. I do really recommend RimWorld. It could be as casual and chill or as difficult and engaging as you want it to be as a game. It's one of my favorite games. Go ahead and pause this music. And then we're going to go ahead and do something goofy, but I want to, so fuck it. This has definitely been tweaked, so the camera angle's going to be shit, and the lighting's probably going to be shit, but... Oh, and definitely I got laundry on my bed, so you folks can deal with that too. Oh, but... Yeah. That's terrible. Oh, well, I'm a mess after yesterday, and I do not care. Let's see. Webcam's on. And Dougie. There we go. That's not the worst angle. My bed's just a wreck, but... Howdy, folks. I thought Alita and I will say goodnight before we go. Huh, Alita? Yeah. Oh, he's my doggy. He's my doggy. My sweetie. Yes, I love you too. You want to sit? Oh. You want to sit? Oh, that's a good girl. Oh, that's a good girl. What? What? Oh, you want to play, huh? You want to play, huh? Arr. Arr. Arr, she says. Arr. Oh, you're so tough. Oh, you're so tough. Arr. She's too tough, guys. I think she's gonna eat me. I think she's gonna eat me. Aren't you? Arr. Yep, see, she's eating me slowly. She's eating me slowly, just bit by bit. Arr. 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 Yeah, she wants attention, guys. So I think I gotta give her attention. But I thought I'd say hello, and thank you guys for joining me tonight. I really did appreciate the company. It was a lot of fun playing and talking comics and all that. Hopefully Thursday we will be playing some Persona 4 for Dogcoin's birthday. I'll be happy to do that. Should be pretty fun. I've never played a Persona game before. It's going to be just a complete cold jump onto a JRPG, which I guess JRPG series that's really liked. So that should be a good time. And, yeah, thank you guys so much. Catch you on the Rusty IronVerse Comics trail. Hopefully not minus a thumb miss. I need those thumbs. I need those thumbs, Lita. I need the thumbs. I need the thumbs. I need the thumbs. All right, guys. You take care, and again, thank you so much for joining. Catch you later.